Alright, I'm gonna show everyone how you get better animations and for your Hololive porting and with animations and with physics or whatever you want, hair physics or whatever the fuck. Um, because the other ones I saw don't. So I will show you how to go from MMD to VRM very simply, but you have to get all the other stuff like the VRM plugin for Desktop Mate yourself because I'm lazy. First, you go get the unofficial Cats Blender plugin for 4.0 plus because 4.0 is better, and the 4.0 Blender thing as well. I'm gonna lazily choose a model that I think would be easier, so I'm gonna choose Sora. Holy shit. Oh my god. I hate this fucking portal. Okay. Then you download it, and then you quickly open Blender, and then you go to General. You delete all this crap here. I make it bright so I can see. And then I go to the Cats program. Click here, you click on MMD, click on all this crap, hit internal. I go to the download I have somewhere, but I forgot, so I need to quickly move over the Tokino Sora file. I'm just gonna copy all that. And yeah, just throw it in this file. Who cares for now? Quickly, because Blender doesn't like to read whatever this googly guy is. Let's name it Tokino Sora. MMD. Look for wherever it is. I forgot already. Okay, hit all this, internal dictionary, choose the PMX. It imports. You have all this stuff that looks complicated. You're gonna ignore it. You can hit A. You make sure everything's selected. Hit A. Go to MMD options. You hit Fix. Get her out of the way. We do it. Hit A again. Select everything. Do it again. Then you're gonna go to the viewport display under this guy here. Hit in front so the bones appear in the front. It's not integral, but it helps you see better. Quickly, we're gonna go to VRM. Go to this thing here. If you try to check as a VRM model here, it tells you all this crap you have to do. You're gonna ignore that. Hit A for now, because I assume most people don't read Japanese. You're gonna go to the Cats program, go to other options, and translate everything. Next, you're going to you can fix the materials if you want. Sometimes break some of the models. I'm gonna hit combine like ones. If you notice some of her clothes disappears for some reason, hit Control C or undo this here and undo that. Make sure you're saving a lot because Blender crashes a lot sometimes. You can hit Control S. Just save every once in a while so you don't lose your progress. hit A, hit Control A, hit apply those transforms. And it was ignore that for now. Control. Okay. So this should have translated all the bones to something in English. And let's check. Yeah, left arm. Okay. So VRMs need some amount of bones. I'm going to show you quickly what you're going to do. Go to the VRM program you installed. If you don't know how to install them, I'm not going to teach you here. Google it, super simple. Just going to hit automatic bone assignment, see what it gives you. And because we translated it, you should already know which bones are correct. You can just check here to make sure VRM model assigned. Right here, this is the right thumb here. Yeah, it signed all these. We do want these optional bones. We want the upper chest. Upper chest should be... no, I lied. We don't have an upper chest with this model. Okay, ignore that. Okay, you don't need all of these. You don't need to jar the upper chest to have it, look this good with, her jiggling around or whatever. Or the facial thing. A lot of them don't have facial things. I saw in the other tutorials, so I'm going to show you how to do that too. We're actually done already here. Oh, no, we're not. I lied. We're not done. Save here. We're going to quickly hit H to hide the things, her armature. Go into here, which is the materials. This crashes my stuff a few times. So close all this crap. Go down, hit enable VRM M2 material. It's gonna make it look white. You're just going to pull this open a little bit more. Let's see. Right here, this folder here, you're going to, let's see, it was called the back. You're gonna go back here, back hair, find, go to your Tokino-Sora file. There should be a bunch of textures here. You're gonna check to see which one was the back hair. I'm gonna have to probably just open up the folder here. View. Let's go to medium icons, large icons. And that looks like that was her back hair, so probably, oh my goodness. Okay. I'm gonna actually quit this for now because this is lagging my PC. I'm pretty sure it's hair B, hair back. Yeah, it looks like that was right. Let's save here. You notice how this white is here? All you do is you add the same exact texture file, hair B, and it fixes the shading. You're going to repeat this for all of the materials. And yeah, it's very simple. Enable. And then that was her shirt of sorts. So let's see. I think it's Fuku A. And wow, could you believe that? What a great guess. Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna repeat that. You do need to keep in mind of this alpha mode, opaque and transparent. Some things like the facial. I'm gonna show you this right here. Like eyelash transparent. It says right here. When we enable this, this needs to be transparent here. The reason being is because they have a special transparency that needs to be kept for the model. And you can check that in the UV editing if you really need to, but it's rather straightforward. It might actually help you to look at the preview first so you know which one you need to get before you convert it. And if you ever need to go back, hit Control Z. Yeah. Okay. Oh, my Blender crashed. That's crazy. That's why we save a lot. Oh, that's not right. Okay, so as you can see, we're done with the texturing thing. If my Blender wouldn't stop crashing, I would have finished in 2 minutes. Anyways, step 3 out of like 2 steps, or 3 steps, or I guess there's 2 more technically. It's how much effort you want to put in. Spring bones is how you add the physics. That can take some time, but then again, you're cheating desktop mate out of their $15, you know, for your own custom models instead of paying for their overpriced $15 Hatsune Miku. But you know, that's neither here nor there. So whatever. Um, so first, let's make sure again you did the bones earlier. So actually, we don't need this humanoid thing anymore. Actually done here. So technically, you can do it the other dude's way or my way. Uh, I mean, they're probably about the same speed, but you're done technically here. But if you want the facial expressions that I had on Koyori in the beginning, you need to do these 2 extra steps. Okay, this gets not really complicated, but you know, it kind of requires creativity, I want to say. So you're gonna go to so we're gonna start here at the blend shape proxy. You're gonna hit this plus button. You're gonna choose one of these presets. Choose neutral. You don't have to name it these. You can keep them all named new. It doesn't change anything, but I just do it for naming's sake. Then you're gonna binds. Here, hit this plus button. Hit an object. The body. You're selecting this arm as mesh. And we're going to choose this shape key, which is basis. Shape keys in Blender allow you to do this. You can like make them do animations. You know, if you've ever watched a single episode of Hololive, blah blah blah. This is how we're going to give them facial things. You don't have to do much. You just need to do the amount of presets there are. So that's not that many. And so we're going to you really want to do all of them. That way your character can really have a wide set of animations. And the fun part is you get to make them. But if you're not so creative, this might feel really painful to do, I will admit. I actually don't know if you need the let's see, if you need the look up, down, left, right, blink left and right. But let's say there was an update to desktop mate, it'd be better to have them done than not, and they're super easy to do, so do them. Anyways, let's see, blink right, delete, okay. Yes, so and make sure you're saving a lot here. This one you really want to save. Or I mean, you really want to save all the time in Blender. I really will not stop arguing for that. and it's very simple. You just hit Control S. But before you do any big change, maybe sometimes you want to make a backup. Anyways, alright, so we got the neutral. All we do is very simple. Let's do A. You can hit this object body, selects this mesh, and you can type in A. The auto translator might have translated A to Ah. Yeah, it looks like it did. Yeah, right here, and we can test that to make sure. Ah, E, U, A, O. I think it translated E to CH. I don't know why. Anyways, we can use the preview. This is going to appear on the character when you port it to desktop mate. Oh, and we saw earlier E was put to CH. You can actually change these. I just keep it as is, you know. If for some reason you wanted, you know, to make your, you know, Hololive member, it doesn't have to be Hololive member, it can be any PMX you have, Pippa or whatever you want. Just gonna quickly select, oh shoot. In fact, you can actually make your own. Let's say you didn't want just, I don't know, this O for some reason. You wanted it to be more E minus and O, like that sort of shape. You can add a second layer here, and or let's say when she does the O face, you want her to blink as well. You can do that. Anyways, and we're gonna do that in the next step actually. Blink is important, as I recall. This one you do need, because otherwise they won't blink. Joy. Alright, so after we get to blink, so these 4 here require creativity. Yes, okay, these 4 require a bit of creativity. I mean, you can sort of decide what you want to do. I'm used to using Blender. I like to hit this check mark, or this lock here, and scroll around and see what I want. This one's called Joy. I don't know, let's call Joy, sure. It's this like goofy face, and let's add another one. Joy is also when her sure, it's when she has stars in her eyes as well. Okay. So now if I go here, look, she's like grinning like that. I'm actually not going to do all of them because I'm lazy. But you guys get the point. You just need to redo this for all of them. Most of the time it should have look up, blink left and right. They're not going to be called blink left and right. It's going to be called wink left and right. So these ones right here. Oh, actually I lied. There are some blinks here. Look up and down sometimes gets translated to like pupil sometimes. I don't know. You guys can look around and just find it. Sometimes it gets translated to something stupid. I don't think it actually uses these. Oh, I was actually wrong. Tokunosora does not have look left and right keys. That's fine though. You can delete those. Technically, you could make shape keys if you wanted that work like that, but I'm just not going to. Alright, I'm going to stop with just these here for now. It should work. I'm also going to be really lazy on the next step, but if you want to put in the effort, you can. I did it for ASCII and Koyori already. You guys can do your hearts out for the next step. You can close this for now. You can go to Spring Bones, create a body group here with the plus button. The center bone, I'm going to show you how to find the center bone. Turn on the armature, enter pose mode. Find the most middle looking bone. It's usually the legs connecting to the torso. So like if this is the upper part of the body, this is the lower part of the body where the legs are. the center is this bone here. You can test by hitting R and spinning it. And if she moves like this, that is the center bone. And you're going to go to the bone button right here. The center bone is called the hips. Going to go to the center bone, hit hips here, right there. Cool. I'm going to make a few of these. Let me show you why. Okay. This one, I don't really know the documentation. You can follow my little thing. Choose the stiffness here. Put the drag force like here. You know what? We're going to lower the stiffness like, I don't know, 60. You can play around with this. You can put this at -1. This is where the gravity is going to flow. So like the hair and stuff. There's documentation online of what these do, but I'm just not going to go in depth. But these settings are pretty decent. Put this at like 0.2. I don't actually know why. I stole this off of I believe Mel's model. So like so actually you actually don't need to do everything that guy was doing. There's actually a VRM file of like all of the old HoloMems like Subaru and all these other members. You actually don't have to do this, and the file's on DeviantArt. I don't know if Cover actually finds that illegal, but yeah, I'll show you guys later. Anyways, use these settings. Go to bones, hit the plus button here. You can use this dropper tool. You don't want to select these types of bones. Like I'm gonna delete all the ones, or I'm not gonna delete them. I'm gonna get rid of the ones you don't want to have. These are like main bones that actually move the body, so we're gonna hide those. You see these though? These are like physics objects. They move without Sora. You're going to take this, hit the plus button. You're going to select the bones, or you can type them. It doesn't matter what you do. You know, these are going to have physics in the game, but you don't want her bones to have physics because that'll make her wobble around. You're welcome to play with it, but that doesn't look good usually. Close, get rid of all of these. We'll keep these though. Yeah, any of the bones you selected earlier for the humanoid should not be reselected here. I'm not deleting them here, I'm just hitting H to hide them. You can hit Alt H to unhide them. Skirt, since this is like a the origin bone, this wouldn't look good if you made it wobble. It'd look a little weird in game. So I'd also hide this. Chest, neck, head all need to be okay. Basically every other bone here that isn't like a master bone, like I said with that skirt, you can give it physics. You just hit the plus button, choose the dropper, I don't know. You do have to do every single little piece. That is why this gets time consuming, but if you put in the effort, it looks better. So there is that. Oh, no. Don't do eyebrows either. That would look weird. Yeah, don't do anything that doesn't move unnatural. Like eyeballs should not have that, or her eyeballs will be bouncing around like googly eyes. Unless you want that, which might be okay, I guess. Okay. Basically everything else is free game, but yeah, I'm just gonna quickly port it now, and you guys can sort of do whatever else you want. Oh, also to get your bones back, yeah, Alt H, yeah, and then hit A, select everything, pose, clear transformation, all, just in case. All right, get that smirk off her face. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright. Let's just save there. And let's make sure it's a VRM model. I already know it'll be, yeah, perfect. Ignore all this crap. Okay, cool. You're gonna select this, armature and the body, hit A, go to File, Export, VRM. And let's find a home for this. So Tokinosora, let's create a new file here. Let's call it VRM. Why not? Save it here. Cool. It's gonna like probably gonna crash your Blender, but it'll make sure you saved before this. It's probably gonna crash your Blender of sorts or whatever. I'm gonna open up Desktop Mate while it works, and just wait for the VRM to appear in the file. If you guys have problems, I'll respond to comments based on JST time. But yeah. Anyways, there was another tutorial. If you don't know how to get to this step to even have VRMs in game, I can't really help you. I found it off a tutorial online called How to Get VRMs in this. I'm not going to teach you that here either. Okay, cool. We got the VRM file of Sora. Honestly, we're done here. Out of my way, out of my way. Ignore my awesome background. F4, we're going to choose Tokinosora. Cool. Open her. And could you believe that, guys? Oh, okay. And right there, I already know what the problem is. If you can see through her face, it's because I forgot to turn off the transparency. So I lied. We need to go back in really quickly. It's because I accidentally added transparency to one of the materials that don't need it. Oh. But as you can see, it already has the colors and stuff. Once I change the transparency, that will go away. If I had to guess, it's probably this one, the eyelash transparent. This one might not supposed to have transparency, so we put opaque. And actually, I kind of screwed up when I told you to do the material combine in the beginning. Sometimes it can give you issues like this, where it combines transparent pieces with normal non-transparent pieces. So sometimes it's not always good to do that, but yeah, it's fine. We're going to select everything. I'm going to go to File, Export again. And I'm going to quickly delete the old one so that I can put the new one on. As you can see though, I don't actually remember what I put physics on. I think I put it on like some strands of hair. It's not so pronounced because I didn't really add a lot of them. Once you add a lot of them, you'll see it more pronounced. Usually with like the way they move. Let's see. Okay, cool. Once it stops responding, you know it's working. Okay, cool. We got the new file. Okay, we're going to select this. And there you go. Her face is no longer transparent. Depending on if you do what I did, which is you gave her like eyeballs, like they change. They can oh, there you go, Blender crashed. They can sort of like create a delay of sorts. There you go, you got that wiggle here from some of the physics. It can create a delay. I don't know if we can get it to happen again right there, where it went white for a second. So in Blender, shape keys, not especially, this is literally how they work, shape keys, eyeballs. Oh geez, okay. I guess my Blender is going to keep crashing. Anyways, if you don't want this effect, it's unfortunately just part of how models work. See if I can get into Sora without crashing again. Get her out of the way. I'm going to go to the shape keys. It's a screen tab here. Right here, we're going to turn this on. So the way shape keys work is, watch, it's going to move her eyeballs backwards and switch to these. So this is the problem. So unfortunately, some characters do that. But I'm going to show you an example where this doesn't happen. Let's switch to one of mine. We use ASCII as an example. This is ASCII I did the other day. Right here, see the pink eyeballs? These are an overlay on top of her eyeballs, so they don't move her eyeballs backwards, like Sora does. So I don't have that issue here, but you can test that by just simply moving the value here. If it moves back, it's not going to look good, so that is unfortunate. Yeah, but I think you guys get the point. Write comments or whatever if you have questions, I'll answer. But yeah, otherwise, or I guess if you guys want the model of Koyori and ASCII without doing the work yourself, you can friend me on Discord and I will give you the file. I guess, I don't know. That'll probably be in the description. Anyways, oh yes, the illegal file of all the VRMs. I don't know if that's still up, but someone I think hacked the application. You know, the phone. There's some Hololive phone app. Anyways, they just have a bunch of the VRMs. Maybe it's still up, but this makes it so you actually just don't have to do any of the work me or the other guy said, because Hololive did it for you themselves. These are really old though. These are like really old, but you have models like Mio, who's never had her model officially released by Hololive cover. Somebody data mined this somehow from the app, and Fubuki, who's also never had an official release. So yeah. Anyways, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to. I don't know if I'm legally allowed to give you these, but yeah, I'm gonna just say go on DeviantArt and look for the file. Maybe it's still up. Who knows? All right, guys. Good luck. Have fun, and don't get me in trouble.